What's going on, everybody? Oliver Ford here, coming to you from Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's a beautiful morning outside. It's Friday the 28th. Friday the 28th of February. So, we know the drill. Thank you, Creator. Thank you for another beautiful day. Thank you for looking out for me and my family. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all your blessings. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so found out that the judge ruled against my wife as far as she has to pay the lawyer extra money for me taking them to court for illegally stealing my house. Ain't that some shit? But it doesn't come as a surprise. We're talking about a judge that when a friend of mine went to court, and I said this before, but when a friend of mine went to court to support my wife, because I couldn't go to the courtroom because they have the restraining order against me. Not a legal act, but whatever. They have the illegal act against me, so I couldn't go to court. So a friend of mine went, and he has a service dog. The judge, when she saw that he was supporting my wife, the judge kicked him out of the courtroom with his service dog. She demanded papers and said she's the judge and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, that's the same judge. But get this, he reported her. And come to find out, she's on the panel that reviews the complaints. You can't make this shit up, people. But it's the same all around. They've got us in a nice, neat little box. You know, when I first started and I complained against Ernie Lee, racist DA, when I complained about him and the police department, what they do? They send you back to them to get results. You know, you have to go through the proper channel, and the proper channel is usually them first, you know, and they make all the contacts and, you know, whatever the case may be. So it's not very surprising. But what did come out of all this that went on with me, what came out of it is, let's see, I went up against the DA. I went up against crooked police officers, crooked clerk in the judicial system, exposed a lot of crooked judges. And most of all, the county attorney. That's one crooked person right there. And Doge is exposing all this stuff everybody's following. So, you know, and I've seen memes and stuff on that, on how, you know, politicians, they go into it and they're making this amount of money and their net worth is umpteen millions when they're making thousands. The same thing with the lawyer, county lawyer. His net worth is in the millions. And he makes what, $185,000 a year? That's what they pay him to rip people off and to steal shit. But, you know, and I can't say they're going to get theirs because some judge somewhere is going to say, oh, you're threatening them. Calling on my guardian angel and my creator. That's all I can do, because we've seen them in action. But my point is, one person took them to where they had to call out all their crooked friends. One person took them to where they had to make up fictitious crimes to send me to jail. One person exposed the crooked lawyers, the judges, the clerks, all of them. They're even tied to the insurance company, the deed of trust, the deed office. They're all tied. Zoning, they're all tied together. And One person did it. But what I'm saying to you people is, and I've met so many people but they see what's going on. And not a lot of people is in the position I am to where they can do that. I was able to do it. And like I said, I thank my creator, my guardian angel, that I was able to do that. But people, we need to come together. And I met a lot of people that they talk a lot. They're like, oh yeah, we get to do this. Even some had podcasts, but when you reach out to them and they see the extent that I've gone through, they see all the things that they've done to me, they get scared. They're like, no, we don't want no part of that. Plus, and I think I said this before, I used to watch Judge Judy, and one thing she always said was, when you come to court, make sure you come with a clean hand. Make sure your hands are clean. In other words, you can't come complaining that they're stealing from you when you're stealing from Paul over here. So, and that's the thing that got him with me. They couldn't find anything legit. So they had to make up stuff. And the judges went along with it. The clerk and the county lawyer fabricated stuff. They they did so many illegal things. And the state, the county approved it. The state approved it. And I don't know how a county lawyer could ignore federal rules, could ignore the federal judges. What the federal judge said, they just ignored it and went on with their business, did what they were doing. I don't see how they can do that. But, well, let me rephrase that. I saw how they can do it. They call on their buddies, and if you research a lot of it, a lot of the judges, state judges, they've passed through Onslow. That's why they do that. They rotate the judges through Onslow County. So they make contact. And I'm sure they make it a point when a judge comes in that they don't know, to make it a point to get to know that judge and see what they're about, to see if they fit into the rotation. Remember, the clerk controls the rotation. The clerk has a lot of power in Jacksonville. That's why in Onslow County, that's why you'll see none of the lawyers, if you can research this if you want, lawyers around will not try cases in Onslow County. A lot of them stay away from Onslow County because they know. But if you have to go through all that trouble for one guy, imagine if we united. Imagine if there was 5 of us, 6 of us going at them. That's all I'm saying. Come on, people. At some point, you got to stand up. But I think people are coming together. I really do think people are coming. I got a few people. So we gonna get together and see what's going on, see what we could do. It's got to stop. All this it's got to change. But and be careful of people. And one of the main persons be careful of, those who know him, Leon Lavert Perry. I think he's in DC now. He should be in DC with the rest of the politicians, rest of the evil people, rest of the greedy people that step on anybody. And this is a person that when Black Lives Matter was running rampant, he attacked all the white people. But then he ran to a white lawyer to do his dirty work for him. Ain't that something? That's something else. That's something else. But like I said, people, it's coming together. It is definitely coming together. Anyway, not to be a downer, everybody, enjoy your day. It is beautiful outside, warm, and I'm sure in the next few days it'll be cold as hell. So anyway, people, enjoy your day, and thank the Creator for everything that goes good in your life. Even when the bad time comes, it's going to get better. It always does. Everything always works out if you believe. Anyway, take care, guys.